thank you all for being here today. Evaluating teacher candidates and subs. Robert, our CFO, says we probably have the most difficult process to get hired. In fact, I had a teacher candidate tell me it'd be easier to get hired at the Pentagon than Suzuki. For good reason, right? The collaborative environment, we're looking for, between the collaborative piece and the child-directed piece, there isn't a large universe of people that are going to be successful in that, is it?
Right.
So y'all have been very involved in hiring of people. What do you look for when that sub or teacher candidate comes in the room? What are the key things you focus on?
I'd say the main thing is we're looking for how well they engage with the children,
Mm-hmm.
and also how well they fit in to the room and make it so that our day is better with them there, not we wouldn't notice if they were there or not.
Or they pull it down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Nadia?
I think it's a couple things that are very important are somebody's willingness to learn and their inquisitive nature, their attitude. Those are things that right off the bat you look for. You notice if somebody's paying attention and being very asking about lessons, for example, as opposed to asking about sweeping and who sweeps or things like that. Those are things that stick out to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we also cue into a lot of their professionalism, how they're coming in, their timeliness, how the questions that they ask are obviously very telling, and
Or they don't ask.
or that they don't ask. Yeah, and then just their pace, their energy level, their desire to be here.
Mm-hmm. Is it easy? Can you fake a genuine interest in children?
No.
No,
You can't, can you?
no.
Can you fake a genuine interest in learning the child-directed method?
Yes, I think you can.
Yeah, I would say so.
And I think that a lot of people, it's not even really necessarily an issue of faking a genuine interest. I think that some people do have a genuine interest in learning that, but then as they delve into it and get their feet wet, they realize, oh, this is a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be, or maybe this isn't the way that I want to teach. So I think that happens to many people.
Yeah.
To me, the other piece that I pay a lot more attention to, if I have three candidates, one who has an amazing attitude, that can-do attitude, positive, but maybe doesn't have the experience, and I have two experienced people who you could tell that they want a job. I'm going to hire the person with a great attitude, because I've learned you can't teach attitude, can you?
No.
And can you think of a teacher we've ever hired with a great attitude that wasn't successful? Can you think of great teachers we've hired with a bad attitude that haven't worked out?
Yes, I can.
A lot of them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have to pay attention to the attitude. How do you pick up on that?
It's all those subtle.
It's the nonverbal.
The nonverbal, the alertness and the energy level, the engagement with the children,
The interest.
the interest.
I mean, and also when you first come
The
in,
questions.
the questions, when you first come in, being a sub or a teacher candidate, there's a lot of information you get. And you can kind of see the way that people take things in, if they're going to be really overwhelmed, or if they're going to, take notes and ask more probing questions or things like that. So it comes to light pretty quick.
So if you have a teacher candidate who's standing around like this all day, what does that tell you?
They're waiting to be told what to do next.
Or they can't wait to get out.
And if you ask them about it and they say they're cold, what do you say?
Move around.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's
find that hard
never
to
my
believe.
problem.
That's never my problem. Right. You do have to pay attention to attitude, and there's so much we're looking at. And the one thing I will say when we're looking at teacher candidates or sub, I would rather, this is important, I'd rather not hire a good person than hire the wrong person. Right? Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Painful as that is.
100%.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's so devastating when you have a bad hire.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.